KSI v Joe Fournier next week. They've done their face-to-face. I have literally no idea what's been said in this, but it's time to find out. Let's see. How are they going to be? I mean, I can already guess.
2017, London boxer Joe Fournier beat Wilmer Mejia for the WBA International Light Heavyweight Championship, knocking his opponents out in round number 8.
Okay.
Just 3 months later, KSI, social media sensation, took to the ring for the first time to take on Joe Weller, and he would claim a TKO victory. That was in Olympic Park in London. Since then, 2 fights with Logan Paul, a draw and a win for the Nightmare. Moving on to Misfits boxing. 2 fights, 1 night, swarms.
I feel like people always forget about JJ fighting Logan.
Both suffering KO losses to KSI in the same night.
Realistically, like the Joe Weller fight, basic fight, like very beginning, both of them, you know, new to boxing, whatever. The techniques, whatever. Then when he fought Swarms and Pineda, it's like, okay, neither of them really fought back. It was he had it quite easy. But he beat Logan Paul. And Logan looked good. He's also massive. Like, that's nuts.
Tall southpaw.
Then he beat Temper.
Also went down
and
in the very first round. This is the biggest test in crossover boxing this year. A former
people
WBA
underestimate Logan. Oh, 100%.
International champion taking on KSI. The 2 worlds will collide on May the 13th. Misfits boxing.
I remember that.
OVO
when that happened,
Wembley,
everyone was like,
live on the Zone pay-per-view.
Everyone was like, who is he? Jeez, Prime. Barrel David, a gifted sub. Here we go.
Push.
You like that?
Yeah.
Had to give it some excitement.
No, yeah, I see it. That's what it is.
You don't like the chain?
Nah, I think it's fake.
You want to try?
Nah.
Come on now, you know that's not ROs. You think the RM is fake too?
How much?
£360, isn't it? I'll lend it to you if you want.
No, I don't need that.
If you want style tips, I got you too.
I don't care about your style. Just want to get in the ring and fuck you up.
Oh, here we go.
May
All right.
13th.
Chat, I want the whole time during this, they talk very quietly. They're both being very soft-spoken right now. I want you guys to let me know whether you're thinking, you know, if Joe says something and it's a bit of an L, I want you to be like Joe L. Joe L. And if JJ says something, KSI L. I can try and turn it up, but they're honestly talking really quiet. They will talk louder, I think.
Live on the Zone pay-per-view at the OVO Arena in Wembley. The biggest challenge in the crossover boxing scene this year goes down. The man to my left, the former WBA International Light Heavyweight Champion, the $1 billion badass Joe Fournier. The man to my right, the man who stops everything in his path, social media sensation, KSI. They go face to face. Gentlemen,
why is this guy talking so
little
softly?
bit of a heated press conference. Joe, start with
The bottles
yourself.
don't look the same,
Just
they're
talk me
not.
Through the shove.
No, he was being a bit cheeky. He didn't like my chain. He doesn't like 35 carats of
I
diamonds.
just told you to take off your glasses so I could see your eyes. And then you just pushed me.
Yeah, because it was a bit romantic. I thought we had to really spice this up a little bit, and I wanted to feel the power. I wanted to understand.
Yeah, how I felt it, and it was shocking.
You needed all 8 of your crew
shocking.
behind you to keep you keep you stood up straight.
Yeah, cool.
JJ, welcome.
It's good to be here.
Okay.
Do you respect Joe as a boxer?
No, 100%. Yeah, 9-0 pro. And yeah, he's got all his accolades. Yeah. Look, I know this is gonna be tough. I know it's gonna be a hard fight. And but I'm ready for it. I'm ready, I'm game. This is my opportunity to show more than what, my competitors could do. Show more than what Jay Paul could do, etc. I want to put myself above the rest. And to do that, I have to fight, people who have better records than me. People who, have
Some really annoying static.
more experience. Boxers who are game. So yeah, I'm here. I'm ready. I'm excited. This is this is my time to show everyone that I'm really about it.
In the welcome interview with both of you, Joe said I'm willing to take.
Why
a
does he
couple of
wear?
punches in order to.
Why does he wear sunglasses all the time? Why are they kind of quiet? They're both trying to show that they're like calm. I've turned it up. Like, this is on full volume. This is on full volume. They're just talking like, I'm ready. Like, I'm gonna win. So I'm gonna get in there and beat him up. They're both just talking like that. King statement of 2. I don't think people give Joe Weller and KSI much credit, especially Joe, because he created everything. Logan v Mayweather, the Kingpin tournament, Misfits, Deji v Mayweather. I think people respect them two more than they respect everyone else. Joe and Theo started this whole thing, and then JJ obviously. As much as Theo and Joe started it, I think I would always put JJ in that, because Theo and Joe did a video, and before it even happened, JJ was involved saying, "I'll fight the winner." So it was already like a triangle, if you know what I mean.
Land. What happens if you land a couple of punches?
Yeah, you're saying you can take a few of my punches, but when I really hit you, I don't think you're gonna want to come close to receiving any more of those punches. Personally, I think you're gonna really understand that the power is no joke, and same with like Temper. When I hit him with the 2-piece, he realized it was a long, long day.
You're talking about a whole different sport between the world champion at Call of Duty and a WBA national champion at boxing.
Let's not disrespect Temper. Like, he has been.
I'm just saying.
No.
He is the world champion at Call of Duty.
No, yeah. He's been in the game for a while when it comes to combat sports and
esports.
No, combat
esports. Right.
And you
gotta like.
Even
as much as Temper does fight as well. You gotta not boxing. Well, he took up boxing, but he has fought as well.
Before the fight, a lot of people. Well, there was a few people that felt like he was going to end me. He was going to, fuck me up, because he had the height, the reach, and he was a dangerous opponent, southpaw. But I just showed that
you are the best YouTube boxer. I believe so. You're the undefeated one. You're the best. I'm not discrediting you. What you've done in the last couple of years, you've definitely bridged the gap, right? So let's say I'm a 10 and you started at a 0. You're a 7. You're still not a 10.
Yeah, but then
right.
So you'll be as
competitive as I want you to be,
and hit you, and you realize, oh wait, he's actually a 14. What then?
No, nothing. Because
the scale's out of 10.
It's reality. The thing is, this is reality. This ain't a video game. This ain't esports. We're not playing. I'm not Dennis Bergkamp.
Have you really been pushing yourself, like even in sparring?
No, because I don't need to. Because I need to be at an 8 out of 10 to beat you.
So you're not even putting your all into it?
No, I've sparred twice. I've been in the clubs. I've been Bonbonniere.
Well, meanwhile, I'm here,
It ain't going to make a difference.
My all into it. And you think...
and I'm glad. And I want you to, because what I want is an exciting fight. And if I was putting my all into it, it'd last 20 seconds, all the boxing purists would be on my ass. And now what they're going to see is me and you standing in the middle of the ring, hands by our side, at our waist, no guard, just scrap it out.
I want to be tested.
You're going to be tested. You're going to be tested. But the thing is, the difference is, that moment where I test you...
I have no idea about this. Like, I don't know much about boxing as it is, but to see, JJ's fighting a pro boxer, I have no idea how this fight is going to go. I believe JJ's going to win. I have to believe that, I have to think he's going to win, and I think he will. But I think it will be one of the hardest ones.
You wake up, you're going to be like, what happened? Who won? You're going to be like, what day is it? It's going to be like, oh, shit. Oh, who owns Misfits? Oh, Joe does. Oh, shit, what happened? That's what's going to happen. That's just going to be the end. Nice. And I appreciate you giving me the opportunity. I'm very respectful of that. But it is just, you just bit off more than you can chew.
Joe, is it not a bit of a risk?
The thing is, am I betting on it? I haven't bet since the Joe Weller fight. Joe's really in the gym 3 times a day. Yeah, I do not believe the fact that he's saying I haven't trained at all. I honestly got Logan as his hardest fight. I mean, Logan was a ridiculously hard fight. The thing is, right? So the thing I don't get about Joe Fournier, I didn't know who, I'll be honest, as I said, don't know enough about boxing. I didn't know who he was before they were going to fight. But at the last fight, he was behind us, and I could hear it. Me and Josh both heard it. We could hear him talk about I'm going to get paid this much for this fight, blah, blah, blah. And he was gassing it. And yes, it's a lot of money, but his whole thing is about, how he doesn't need money. But he was really gassing the amount of money he was getting. He wants the bag. Yeah, but he constantly says like, I don't need money. So I'm really like, who did? Joe Fournier. I'm not saying a number.
Full extent, not training to the full extent for someone as committed as KSI.
Listen, the riskiest thing in my life at the moment is the stock market. Right, that's all I'm worried about today. It ain't the man in front of me. He is the best YouTube boxer out there. Yeah, he is explosive. He is a great rapper. He is all the things that they said on the stage. But when it comes to fighting me in a boxing match, it's never going to be. In any type of fight, we can literally wrestle. He'd never beat me in any type of combat sport. Period.
Does this give you motivation?
No, it's just, I just think you're full of shit, man.
Yeah.
I just think you're full of shit.
We'll see, innit?
Yeah.
That's why we signed a contract to fight.
Yeah.
That's the great thing.
I just know, like, you know, when I get in that ring, you know, and I show you the pace, because I'm not a guy that.
Does anyone know how many rounds it is?
Play around. I'm not here to.
They call you the nightmare, but you're just gonna be a wet dream. That's all you're gonna be.
Hold up, 6. Okay. Did Joe just say that he's gonna spunk? He's just said he's gonna come.
That's it. There is
You're
no
loving
nightmare.
these lines, isn't it?
They're not a nightmare to me. You're gonna get in the ring and do what? You're gonna walk straight into a right hand.
He just said he's gonna be a wet dream. That means he's gonna
When
come
I
over
said
him.
that I was gonna knock out Tempo in 1 round, what did I do?
What are you gonna do to me? So you
I'm
got
gonna knock
nothing
you
to
out.
say.
I'm gonna knock you out.
You can't even say it with a straight face because you know you can't.
I'm gonna knock you out. Oh, we'll see.
You know, I was downstairs and I was like, it's not the same KSI. He's not himself. Everyone's like, he's not.
No, because I'm giving you respect. Because I know.
appreciate
No,
respect.
no, because I know.
give you
this is-
respect, by the way. I mean,
No, but I know this is gonna be a tough fight.
Yeah.
No, I just know. Simple.
And
as
I
that.
don't think you're shit by any chance. I think you're genuinely the best.
Yeah.
I genuinely think you're the best
No, I appreciate
YouTube
it.
boxer. And I do think
Yeah,
it's going
and
to be a good
I
scrap.
think when I knock you out and leave you unconscious,
Yeah.
then people will put me pound for pound the best in the influencer scene.
Then you'll be a pro boxer and you'll be like, probably go and fight Dimitri Bivol next if you knock me out, mate. Like, what are you talking about? You're never going to knock me out. Even with a bat, you couldn't knock me out.
Okay, well,
Right.
You want me to try?
Please bring it back. You're
We
gonna
bring it
need
back?
it. After I knock
Yeah.
you out, bring it back. I'll go. Have a
Yeah.
crack. No, I think like I'm saying is there's just different levels to this game, and you just don't. You're not there yet. I'm not saying you'd never get there, right? If you continued fighting and you continue training hard and you like I said, you got world-class nutritionists, world-class coaches, you got the discipline and the dedication. I can see it. I've watched you before. I've always thought you're quite, I don't think I think you're a nice
When
dude.
I knocked out Tempo,
You can't compare
I
the
saw
two.
your face,
You can't compare the two.
and you were very surprised.
And I said to you,
In the way that I did it.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Because I can respect when someone does something great. But it is.
But you
No, no,
against
take
who were you
from
expecting
this.
that?
No,
Yeah.
no. But against who? But let me tell you, the way you walked into his 2 left hands, do that to me, and you're not going to
Yeah,
be
but
on
I
your
can
toes
take
jumping
a
up and
lot
down.
of damage. Like even in sparring, I've taken a lot of hits.
Just that comment
I've
alone
never
me know that you haven't
I've never
taken
been
hits
dropped.
from
I've
someone
never
like me.
been dropped
Do you
in
understand?
sparring.
You want to come in and take damage off me? Feel free.
Okay.
Feel free. No problem. That's what I'm saying is, I'm just down, ding ding, we walk in, middle of the ring, hands by our sides, and we just start winging at each other.
Why would
If
anyone
you're
do
so,
that?
you're faster,
Why
you're
would
younger,
anyone do
you're
that?
apparently punched like Deontay Wilder, right? So what are you worried about? Let's do it.
Joe, is this the toughest test of your career?
Absolutely fucking not. Don't be ridiculous. Stop asking stupid questions. I'll leave in a second if you ask me another silly question like that.
Where does the challenge of JJ rank?
The only challenge I have against him is he's unorthodox. He's younger and he's more explosive.
Yeah, the
And he's
testosterone
confident,
in this room
and
is
he's
too
been
much.
fighting a lot. But from a boxing standpoint, he's not in the same he's not in the same stratosphere.
What about this offer to try and buy Misfits and become the face of Misfits and own Misfits? Is
I'm
that
just
a
going to
serious
take it.
offer?
I'm taking it. He didn't take the offer. I'm just going to take
10
it.
million is not what Misfits is worth.
What is it worth?
Hundreds of millions.
Hundreds. So, well, listen, what difference? It's going to be worth nothing when I knock you out. You might as well take, like, the offer's 5 million now because now you've just taken the
He does look quite a bit bigger, doesn't he? But I think it's just JJ's posture.
May the 13th, it goes down.
Mm-hmm.
We have a few more weeks left to go through training, left to get everything in order. Some training harder than others,
Yeah.
it may seem.
Yeah, maybe you should spar a bit more
They're both about 6
Yeah.
foot. Okay.
for your sake.
All right.
Oh man, this is next
No,
week.
Do-
What?
Keep doing everything you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Stop wearing prime blow up drinks and getting suplexed by your mate. Yeah. Maybe get back in the gym. Okay.
Frog splash.
Yeah, frog splash. Sorry.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Why would
See,
you
this
correct
is the
him
thing.
on
This
that?
is a fantasy world you live in.
Yeah.
And then the real world's gonna be crack. Oh
Calm.
shit! Fuck. He was right. What do we do now? You know. It's all right. You got a rematch clause. You can run it back, and when you stop wrestling,
Do we get a handshake?
I ain't touching them.
I'll put my hand out. I'm a respectful man because whatever we do now ain't gonna change
I'm
you
not
being
touching
unconscious.
you.
See, that's a class, elegant. It's 007, James Bond. Yeah.
Shut up, man.
Yeah, you're meant to be growing $1 billion business. Now, you're meant to follow and emulate my footsteps.
I just don't want to touch you, especially after what you did.
Oh,
Press conference.
Oh, you're afraid now. It's okay.
I'm not afraid.
Okay.
I'm seeing a mix. I'm seeing KSI and
May
Joel.
13th, live on the Zone pay-per-view at the OVO Arena in Wembley. We find out. Gentlemen, thank you.
I don't know. I don't know who took
Gonna
like.
lead it.
I'm not going to need luck.
I don't think anyone really took a dub. I think there were a couple cheesy lines from Joe. Like a couple of the like, oh, you said you're the nightmare, but after this fight, you'll be a wet dream. That one was a bit weird. I don't think anyone. JJ said he took an L on Twitter. I don't think he took an L. I know everyone's going to be like, oh, you're sucking him off, blah, blah, blah. I don't think there was any, I don't know. They both had L moments, but I don't think it was like, I don't think there was anything. Wet dream's mad. That's what I'm saying. It was a weird line. You literally are though. How? I'm not saying he took a dub in that. I think Joe did have a couple cheesy lines. Not shaking his hand is a weird one. Like I feel like if you're staying that calm, you should probably shake his hand and just be like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. Joe took less of an L than JJ. He's just done it so many times. I don't think either of them did though. You're not a nightmare, you're a wet dream is not a good line. I'm sorry. I will not let anyone think that is a good line. You're literally saying that you're not a nightmare. I'm going to jizz when I sleep. What?